We all want to be happy. It's a fundamental human desire that drives much of what we do. But what if the path to happiness isn't always about prioritizing our own needs and desires, about putting ourselves first? What if the conventional wisdom is actually leading us astray? Our culture often tells us that self-fulfillment is the key to unlocking happiness, that focusing on our own ambitions and goals will ultimately bring us satisfaction. But this relentless pursuit of self-fulfillment can often lead to intense competition, as everyone vies for limited resources and recognition. And ironically, it can also lead to feelings of isolation, despite being surrounded by others. The pressure to constantly achieve and improve can fuel anxiety. When everyone is primarily focused on their own personal gain, trust inevitably breaks down, creating a climate of suspicion and unease. And when trust erodes, teams inevitably suffer, hindering collaboration and innovation. Ironically, the relentless pursuit of individual success, often at any cost, at the expense of others and the well-being of the group, ultimately leads to collective failure and diminished outcomes for everyone involved. But Scripture offers a profoundly different way, a countercultural approach to finding true happiness and fulfillment. It suggests that true greatness is not found in being served, but rather in serving others, in putting their needs before our own. Not being served, but in selfless acts of service. This isn't weakness or a sign of subservience. It's a hidden strength, a source of resilience and inner peace. It's a pathway to lasting joy, a joy that transcends fleeting pleasures and material possessions. When we shift our focus outward and genuinely value the well-being of others, we discover a deeper, more meaningful and sustainable happiness that enriches our lives and the lives of those around us. The world may celebrate self-promotion and the pursuit of individual accolades, but the real, lasting path to fulfillment lies in putting others first, in acts of kindness and compassion. This is the counterintuitive secret to a truly joyful and meaningful life, a life lived in service to others. Philippians 2:3-4 gives us a radical blueprint. Do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. Rather, in humility, value others above yourselves. Paul isn't saying neglect your needs, but shift your focus. Humility means thinking of yourself less, not less of yourself. It's about celebrating others' successes, listening more, and encouraging those around you. Instead of asking, "What's in it for me?" ask, "How can I help?" This mindset transforms relationships and builds trust. When you value others, you create space for real connection. Love in action is the foundation for strong, healthy relationships. The world says to look out for yourself, but Scripture calls us to look out for each other. That's where real power and joy are found. Think of a championship team. Those moments of pure elation, the culmination of countless hours of practice and dedication. Success comes from players who sacrifice for each other, understanding that the collective goal outweighs individual ambition. It's not just about personal glory, but about contributing to something bigger than oneself. The same is true at work. When colleagues support each other, sharing knowledge and offering assistance, everyone wins. Imagine Sarah helps Mark meet a deadline, going the extra mile to ensure the project's success. It's not to get ahead, but because his success lifts the whole team, fostering a sense of shared accomplishment. Humble leaders who listen attentively, admit mistakes openly, and give credit generously create an environment of trust and respect. This approach helps build stronger, more innovative teams, capable of tackling any challenge. Humility isn't weakness. It's not about being a pushover. It's confident strength, a quiet assurance that allows you to empower others. It's this strength that transforms groups into high-performing teams, achieving remarkable results. People who put others first don't need to promote themselves. Their actions speak volumes. Their actions speak for them, showcasing their dedication and commitment. Their success is built on lifting others up, not stepping over them, creating a positive ripple effect. This is the surprising power of humility, a force that can reshape workplace dynamics. It makes you a better leader, more approachable and effective. It makes you a better teammate, fostering collaboration and trust. And ultimately, it makes you a better person, more empathetic and understanding. Putting others first creates a culture where everyone thrives, where success is shared and potential is unleashed. Humility's greatest impact is often felt most profoundly at home, within the walls where we live and love. It's where selflessness can truly shine, healing old wounds and strengthening the bonds that tie us together. These acts of kindness and understanding can transform a house into a home. In moments of conflict, Humility shifts the focus from the desire to win at all costs to a genuine effort to understand each other's perspectives. Try saying, "Help me understand your perspective." This simple act can turn potential arguments into opportunities for collaboration and growth. It fosters a sense of mutual respect and builds trust, brick by brick. Research consistently shows that lasting, fulfilling relationships are built on partners who are willing to accept each other's influence and prioritize each other's needs, demonstrating a selfless commitment. A humble home, nurtured by these principles, becomes a safe haven, a refuge from the storms of life. It's a place of peace and understanding, not a battleground for egos. Children raised in such environments, surrounded by love and humility, learn compassion and empathy not just through words, but by witnessing it in action every day. They learn compassion by example. Try incorporating a small act of humility into your interactions this week. Let someone else choose the movie, the restaurant, or the activity. Listen fully to understand, not just to respond, or offer help without expecting anything in return. Watch closely and observe how these small moments can soften hearts and ease tensions, and ultimately bring a sense of peace and harmony into your home. Humility isn't just a virtue to be admired, it's the very foundation upon which joyful, lasting, and deeply meaningful relationships are built. This is the transformative power of putting others first, a gift that enriches not only their lives but our own as well.